So it goes like this. All right. All right. Let's switch subject. Yes. Yeah. So, first of all, there were why? Yeah. All right. All right. There were something that we don't call earthen. It's at it's mentioned at World of Warcraft dungeon. What was it? Uh, One that we don't like. Yes, at Classic there was this mandatory enchanting trainer if you want to proceed between 200 something to 200 late. Yes, then you couldn't proceed 300. What was it called? Uldaman. Yes, don't call Aldaman or something. Uldaman. Yes, where the yes you find information about Earthen. So prior, actually it's shaping of there's a soundtrack regarding that. Yes. Prior shaping of what we call as I have no idea because World of Warcraft is Azeroth based, so we're probably not in anywhere related. Hopefully, I have no idea. Yes. So everything must have been approved today, right? However, back then there was no such thing. However, those who I'm talking about Earthen and how they are defined. Yes, no, not in World of Warcraft specific or in Azeroth in general. Earthen. Google it and then see EARTHEN. Earthen. Yes. Those are the stone statues, yes, that not look like any man, however, look like a movie. Yes, I'm not saying that it's, yeah, no, it's alright. Yes, it looks like one like a movie with armor. Yes, yes, yeah, that's their reference. It's a reference to their species. Doesn't exist. No, they're totally as in their job is done. They probably left somewhere. We have no idea. Please don't watch horror movies. That's all I can say. If you don't want to, don't watch specific horror movies. You can select genre. There are subgenres of horror. Horror, yes, you can select. Yeah. So, yeah. However, their religion required to everything. Religion is a rule set. It was required for everything to be allowed. Well, they didn't probably procreate at all. They didn't eat meat. They hunt. I have no idea. Probably didn't hunt. They just worked. Yes, however, they had to watch cycles of Earth, such as, for instance, we have to build this fortress or like whatever, or we have to build this house. Which house was, I don't think they mentioned. I have no idea. You mentioned. I have no idea. Or we have to build this like thing on specific date, on specific condition. Today we call it humidity, for instance. It's different on winter. In winter, sorry. In winter, it's different in summer. That's why some statues, some things can only build in specific season, specific condition. So this was how it is explained. Also, everything was allowed. However, it was, as I said, some sort of like stone league or something. They were made of stone. However, it's not stone, isn't our definition. They don't exist. Their material, their like condition, whatever, don't exist. That's why we don't like movie. What was it? That band from mentioned. Yeah, it's like a living stone doesn't exist. That's all I can say. Because stone is stone. Yes. Yes, that's very strange. All right. And then yes, Tao is their religion. Religion is a rule set. Do what you want. Why? Because you are too strong. There was no such definition. They just built. Builder. Yes, Buield. That was their job. Yes, they didn't probably rest. They probably just what we call shutdown. Shutdown isn't don't do anything for them. Otherwise, they worked. How have they had fun? How they just converse? We have no idea. probably there was none because it wasn't mentioned in anywhere in World of Warcraft or any leveling adventure. If you want to do further study, which you won't, it's like raid. What was it? Ulduar again, and you won't find anything related. It's just there's one thing that on yes, Uldaman, this dungeon in World of Warcraft. It says, "What are earthen?" That's quest. Yes. However, well, come to our day. They don't. Yes, they don't exist. Skip everything that's been said there. So then they what's called a disease of flesh. However, it's not defined. Yes, it's not defined as disease in my opinion. I've just named it. Probably it was like downgrade for them. So today it's like it's like imagine you don't know what downgrade is. Downgrade, so just call it disease. I can like yeah. And then it's well, what's called according to lore of World of Warcraft, dwarf is born, not Magni or what you call crystal Magni. Please don't call it crystal Magni or whatever. I'm going to silent. Yes, and then it's yes, nothing like we ever known. And it's gone actually. If you want, you can watch Hobbit movies. Don't read Hobbit books for some reason. I'm not allowed. I have no idea. Not my approval. You have to be approved. I have no idea. Just try to purchase somewhere. I have no idea. All Hobbit movies. Yeah. Yes. And then, well, all right. Then skip everything. Yes, because it's not mentioned in World of Warcraft anyhow, as far as I know. If you want, you can just get Eye of Shadow trinket and then chill. It's like, however, yeah, please don't use any. Yeah, just be careful in general. Yeah, I mean, like if you need some sort of, yeah, skip everything. Yes, it's come today. There are, if you want to play dwarf, for instance, in World of Warcraft, there are options. There are none. Yes, however, skin color of dwarf defines what you tend to play. However, it's not really feasible. So yeah, for instance, yeah, all right, don't mention. Yes, so earthen are no more. Original dwarf is gone, thankfully. I'm terribly sorry because well, today we have no need for like plus 80 strength gem. It's like gear that can carry that gem should have at least have like, I don't know, 200 strength or something. Also, strength cannot be carried alone, so you need some stamina regardless. And then there are secondary stat, whatever, don't bother. Hopefully it's gone. Gone isn't in peace. This is a relative term. We have no idea. We are not allowed to know or speak. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Yes. So conclude that recording as well.